team chemistry is off the charts. And tonight, Steve, a marquee matchup. This is one of those games that definitely draws some attention to it.
Yeah, these are the games where fans, people watching, they are in their seats with their popcorns. They're ready to go. These are the best of the best, and people want to see this. I'm looking forward to this one, Kevin.
Well, you got a new tie. You've got a new suit. I mean, you're ready to go. You know people are going to be watching you and listening to your work.
That's why my makeup is perfect.
It is. It's so. You did a good job tonight on that. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay in the backcourt. Durant and Draymond Green, talented forward duo. And it's Cousins in at the 5.
And with Harden, it's pick your poison. Not only a tenacious penetrator, but also a consistent threat from three-point.
Back to Thompson. Green, the screen. Curry outside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, okay. It's on. Trading blows here from distance.
You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
Now, here is Harden. Capella sets a screen for Harden. And another 3 for Houston.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Cousins with a screen on Paul. Curry dishes to Green. For 3, Durant. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Durant's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Harden the pass to Paul. He feeds it to Tucker. Pass to Harden. Capella with a screen on Thompson. Harden kicks to Capella. Shoots over Cousins. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Two shots.
First one falls for him. With the way the Warriors romped in the playoffs and how stacked their team is, Steve, is a team like Golden State or really any team this talented good for the NBA?
It's a question that was asked a lot last season and will get asked a lot this season. I love the way this team plays. I think they play with such greatness and unselfishness. All the other 29 teams, they just have to catch up.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Curry kicks to Green. The screen from Thompson. Durant sets a screen for Green. Screen by Cousins. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Green missing. Houston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Anthony kicks to Paul. Screen by Capella. Paul dishes to Capella. Tucker with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. And shot on the way. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Durant's got 5 now.
Yeah, 3 for 4 now. I like the pace for them on offense.
There's a good screen. Screen by Capella. And the basket by Harden.
Some people have vision. Chris Paul has special vision on those passes.
Curry kicks to Cousins. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Clint Capella. Greg, when you watch Demarcus Cousins play, you can see the beating he takes in the post, can't you?
Yeah, and that's just how it goes with star centers, with the size and activity of Cousins. Just like Shaq in the sense, big bruising centers are hard to officiate. Other players can lay into them and not even make a dent, but anyone else, it would be a foul.
And that one falls for Demarcus Cousins.
Yeah, and Cousins, with his physical style, always among the league leaders in free throws.
And so Demarcus Cousins nails both of them. And last year, one of the bigger surprises in the NBA, the Houston Rockets.
And remember, absent Dwight Howard, a lot of people thought maybe they're going to take a step back. And in the year where several other super teams in the league kind of took a step forward, the Rockets were able to hold their own. The team has a system that works, and they have bought into it. And top to bottom, they've been making smart decisions.
Curry passes to Thompson. Outside, Green. Cousins with a screen on Capella. Green kicks to Cousins. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
Curry.
So it's the Warriors now. They trail by 3. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And just the rugged nature of Cousins, getting into the body there offensively.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
Nene, he's checked in for Capella. That one misses.
When you watch the Warriors play, their offense is a work of art. There's so much player movement and passing, it's impossible to cover. And the shooting they have, it just puts it over the top.
Here's Curry. James Harden picking up that last basket. At the elbow, it's Cousins. Over Nene. That's short off the rim.
And this is a guy that can get you stops. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well.
And, Steve, the common mistake fans have with the Warriors is thinking they only make threes to score. It's a combination of a lot of things, and I think it just overwhelms defenders.
You know, one thing that comes to mind to me is they pick out the Warriors in mismatches or lose a defender on great screens. They're amazing at that. They force defenders to make a ton of split-second decisions. One mistake, and it's easy for them to score.
And here's Harden following the 3 from Kevin Durant. Harden outside, clock at 6. Kicks it out to Paul, fires from deep. Cousins pulls it in. Warriors trail by 3, passes it to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Now he's one of the best of the business in scoring inside the paint. That is dangerous.
Harden outside. Paul against Curry. The drive by Paul, and no good that time. Nice D from Cousins. The dish to Green. Shoots from the line, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Houston's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. And the rejection by Cousins.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, Cousins is a legitimate shot-blocking threat, using that reach to deter shots.
Curry dishes to Cousins. Over Anthony. And that one's good. Cousins. 6 points for him.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
I love it. Really, both teams running plays that fit the personnel, going back and forth.
Now, here's Tucker. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And here they go. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And another basket for Golden State.
Sometimes before Thompson even catches the pass, he knows he's firing.
To the inside. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got his first bucket in this one.
A nice job of converting, but what really makes this play, the league pass.
Cousins with a screen on Paul. Curry outside. Rockets with the rebound. Tucker with the ball. On the wing, Harden. Nene, the screen. Back to Tucker. Lets it go with a three. And Curry pulls it down.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him to make that play.
Stolen by Nene. The drive by Anthony. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it three.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the three spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
And beyond his ability to shine on the basketball floor, you have to commend Carmelo Anthony's effort, Greg, to get NBA players and other athletes more involved in making the world a better place.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of work to be done, but guys like Melo see what is beyond the world of basketball. He's spoken out as well as done the legwork of being active in his communities, and a lot of charity work for Melo. It's just nice to see the maturation process play out.
Warriors have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Curry kicks to Cousins. Over Nene. And there's Cousins. That's good on the assist by Curry. Cousins has got it all tied up now for the Warriors. Houston's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. Paul passes to Carmelo. Anderson the screen. On the wing, Gordon. The Rockets again can't hit. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now here's Paul. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Anthony kicks to Gordon. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. And the Rockets lead by 1.
And so many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
And Nene has it in the corner from 12 feet out. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
And this is what it's all about, guys. The competitive spirit, the energy that we're seeing. This one's got the feeling like it's going to go down to the wire.
I'm loving this one. It's been back and forth with these lead changes. It's probably going to just come down to who has the ball last.
Here's Curry. Following the basket by Nene. Curry gets the bucket. Now the Rockets with it. They trail by 1. Paul outside. Feeds it to Anthony. Curry with some nice D.
Can't finish. And defensively, nice job of altering the shot without fouling.
Joe Johnson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Green comes in for Carmelo Anthony. The Warriors also with a sub. Bell, he's checked in for Demarcus Cousins. Paul against Curry. Iguodala outside. He kicks to Urebko. Curry dishes to Bell. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Houston.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now here's Green. Anderson the screen. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Rockets from deep. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
There's the screen. Iguodala outside. Back to Curry. On the wing, Iguodala. And again, no good by Golden State.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
We've got 1:55 left in the first. Curry passes to Bell. Back to Curry. Over Johnson. Iguodala outside. Puts up a three. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Such a sweet stroke from Andre on the 3 ball. Always a danger to light it up from there.
There's Gordon with the 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Iguodala outside. They set the pick. Back to Curry. Takes a 3. The rebound by Anderson. Houston in the lead. Paul outside. Gordon with the screen for Paul. Outside Gordon. Anderson a screen on Bell. That's tipped, and he gets it back. And the basket by Gordon.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Now here's Thompson. Bell. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Paul against Curry. In the corner, it's Gordon. Off target with his 3. Golden State's gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Here's Thompson. There's a screen. Takes the 3. And Iguodala with the basket, the assist by Thompson. 8 points for Andre Iguodala.
We all know how lethal of a shooter Thompson is, but his passing is usually right on the money as well.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Golden State Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And the basketball bloodlines of Klay Thompson. He tells us,
Dad always watches more film than me.
yeah, you know, it's great to have that blend of support and competitiveness around you really your whole life.
Yeah, you can try to put a little something over on your coaches from time and again, even your teammates maybe, but family, they'll check you every time.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
Hustling on that offensive glass, that's led to a number of second-chance points.
A fundamental part of basketball, taking advantage of guys who fail to block out.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. The sharpshooters Curry and Thompson are at the 1 and the 2. Iguodala out there with Bell, and it's West in at the center. Curry against Johnson. 5 on the clock. Curry kicks it to West. He gets that one. West has got his first 2 points.
He was wide open. Reason why? Stephen Curry is a fantastic player who quickly got it over to his teammate.
Gordon with it. West picks him up. Curry with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 6-point Warrior lead.
Stephen Curry on the defensive end with the nice steal and the beautiful finish.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, Kevin Durant is a unique player. LeBron James said he's a 7-footer with 6-foot ball handling skills, jump shot, and athleticism. It's never been done in our league. Never had a guy that's 7 foot and can do all that, so it sets him apart. Kevin, I'm 6 feet tall, and I can broadcast.
You can, and you can write, and by the way,
gentlemen,
you're in the Hall of Fame.
shots.
DA, thank you.
Roof shots.
Oh, good on that one. And Steve, in your playing days, you always struck that balance, I always thought, between calling your own number and creating for teammates. That's a real gift.
It is, and I think the value of playing winning basketball, Kevin, is whatever play dictates making your teammates better or making the winning play. I think a lot of guys right now get caught up in stats. Whatever's the play to help your team win, that's the play that needs to be made.
Well said. Now, here's Thompson. Bell dishes to Curry. And another three for Golden State.
I like what he's given them tonight. Efficient offense that's helped fuel this lead.
Gordon with the screen for Harden. To the middle. Here's Capella. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Pick by West. Iguodala the pass to Curry. West a screen on Gordon. Curry's shot is off.
I'll tell you, the defense dodging a bullet right there. That's his shot.
Iguodala against Gordon. Green the screen. Back to Gordon. Johnson with a screen on West. And the basket by Gordon.
Tough screen set there, and the defense was not prepared for it.
Warriors leading by 3. Up top, Curry, guarded by Harden. Here's Thompson. Rebounded by Capella.
Unfortunately for him, the defense is slow to react, but he couldn't make them pay.
Harden, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the shot goes down.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Some changes for Golden State. Draymond Green comes in for Bell. And Kevin Durant subbed in for Andre Iguodala. Well, when I look back at the career of Klay Thompson, you can't help but notice how much he's improved. Every season, Steve, he comes back with a new tool to score on offense and always has been strong, but even getting better on defense.
You know, you love the greats. They can score at all 3 levels. He had the mid-range and obviously the 3-ball, but he is scoring now in the paint off the drive because of his improved ball handling, and he posts up extremely well for a guard. I love what he's brought to his game offensively.
So it's the Warriors now. The Rockets making the shot. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Harden kicks to Capella. Back to Harden for 3. But they get it back. And he's fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up.
Really another fantastic offensive rebound and putback. This is the second game in a row where he has just been ball dominant.
When he gets into one of these grooves, you never know how long they're going to last. Sometimes they go on and on and on.
Nene, he's checked in for the Rockets. P.J. Tucker comes in for Gerald Green.
1 shot.
And Eric Gordon has long been noted as a terrific shooter, but I felt like he was able to display just how great he can be last season. Had that green light whenever he was on the floor and really near the top of the league in terms of threes attempted and made.
He is very comfortable in taking mid-range jump shots also.
And here's Gordon. He's got 14. Harden can't hit. And for Gordon, he's been a great catch-and-shoot player in the past, Greg. The difference last season was the improvement in his pull-up threes.
And there is a world of difference between shooting a 3 off the pass as opposed to off the dribble. The pull-up threes are what make players like Steph Curry so hard to guard. And when Gordon added that to his game, I think it helped his overall ability to score the basketball.
Demarcus Cousins, he's checked in for West. Cousins against Capella. And that one's good. Cousins has got 10 points in the game.
And his inside game is about as good as it gets. Cousins loves operating out of that low block, and there isn't much any opposing defense can do to stop him.
No coverage that time.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Curry kicks to Durant. Out to Thompson. On the wing, Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
Jumper looking good as soon as Draymond let it go. Even with the defense present, he maintains his focus.
Gordon dishes to Harden. Shoots over Curry. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from James Harden.
And just carrying over from his last game, completely dialed in. You can sense his confidence.
I totally agree. Heat check after heat check. He realizes, man, I'm still hot.
Now here's Curry. He's got 17. Down low, here's Green. It's deflected. Harden outside. Kicks to Capella. Thompson against Gordon. Nene, the screen. Right side, Gordon. Over Thompson. Rockets working now with the fresh shot clock. Harden kicks it to Tucker. Nene outside. Harden outside. It's tipped. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And the Rockets making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Here's Curry. And there's the pass to Cousins. Durant dishes to Cousins. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And the pick and roll, Smitty, such a key play in the NBA in your eyes. Who are the most devastating pick and roll players in the league?
I think guys with the ball in their hand is James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Chris Paul, Damian Lillard. Some of the role guys are Blake, DeAndre Jordan, Draymond Green, because he can make a play with the basketball afterwards. And anytime you put best players in the pick and roll like LeBron James, Kevin Durant, they are definitely guys that makes defense really think about it.
And one thing that is quite clear with the Rockets in terms of their approach is their shot selection. They prefer easy layups or threes. Very rarely will you see them play that in-between game.
The Warriors making a switch here. Urepko's checked in. No good on the second free throw. And that shot selection, a systematic approach by the whole Houston organization. Greg, as a team, they actually took less mid-range jump shots than DeMar DeRozan did individually last season.
Yeah, and it wasn't even close. I mean, the approach Houston has made successful the last few seasons, they are 100% committed to not taking mid-range shots if they can help it.
The Rockets had put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
Remember, back in 2012, James Harden was the 6th man of the year. Now, he's every bit the franchise player.
And he's good on the second.
And watching James Harden, the amount of shots he is able to create for himself and his teammates, he just does so much from his position that is unrivaled. One of the greatest offensive threats, not only today, but really of the last decade.
Cousins, no good.
And this is a guy that can get you stops, aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well.
Now, here's Tucker. He's got 5, and Durant sends it back.
The standing reach of a center, the mobility of a guard. No wonder Durant sent that one back.
And for Harden, he's been in the conversation, Greg, for MVP for several years. The way he's able to just carry an offense with his creativity garners attention.
And Kevin, I think he might have won it last year if it wasn't for the amazing season put in by Russell Westbrook. Don't count Harden out, though. He's such a unique talent on offense. Maybe this will be his year to bring home that MVP award.
Jerebko kicks to Cousins. Over Nene. They get it back, and Durant is right there. And the Warriors lead by 1.
There's just so many ways Durant can beat you. This time converting on the rebound.
Nene, the screen for 3. Harden's shot is off.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Jerebko kicks to Durant. Golden State moving the ball around. And it's the Rockets on the break. Anthony leading the charge over Green. The shot by Anthony, no good. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
What strength from Stephen Curry. Down there with the big boys, taking the bump and finishing.
So for the Rockets, Anderson comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Paul in for Eric Gordon.
And when you watch this Rockets team, you can see just how explosive they are on the offensive end. Almost everyone on the floor can hurt you from deep, and they all know their role and execute it to a T. Yeah, they're having a tough time containing Harden here tonight. No surprise there.
Durant against Anthony. At the elbow, it's Cousins. And that one is off. The Rockets go the other way with it. And last season, the Rockets' offense was incredible. Then they go and add Chris Paul.
They can run a team off the floor if they get hot. 2 great playmakers in Paul and Harden. And making a move for Paul made a lot of teams fear what the Rockets can do now on offense.
The 3 from Anthony. Anthony missing again.
You know what, I'll tell you, he's got nothing here in the second quarter after just 1 made shot in the first.
No problems knocking that one down. That's 12 points for Kevin Durant.
And that's where KD just feasts with this team. When it comes to those spot-ups, he's as good as anyone in the league.
Paul passes to Harden. Anderson the screen. The 3 from Anthony. And it's Anthony again missing.
You know, I like the competitive fire, but he's still really out of sync.
Durant kicks to Cousins. And another 3 for Golden State.
Finding the open man, and Durant has dramatically improved as a passer since he's entered this league.
Well, across the board last season, James Harden, Greg, saw his numbers jump through the roof, but he showed improvement both in his defensive engagement as well as his rebounding. Not something that a lot of us saw coming.
That's a good point. And with Harden, I think the rebounding is the really surprising number. Went from being an average rebounding guard to a great one the last few seasons. He's been showing more of a dedication to all aspects of the game.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Bell is checked in for Green, and it's Iguodala in for Durant. Harden hits them both.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
The feed to Jerebko. Iguodala against Anthony. Outside for Curry. He dishes it to Jerebko. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Jerebko's got his first 3 points of the game.
What a treat it is to watch Curry dish the rock. It has a sense for knowing where his guys are at all times.
Nene, the screen. Anthony dishes to Paul. Out to Anthony. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
No good from Bell.
No hesitation. He took it right to the rack. But a quick reaction by the defense.
2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Curry kicks to Jerebko. A 3 ball. Another three for Golden State.
The defense did their best job on that play, but Stephen Curry is at a whole nother level.
Ball kicks to Nene. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
For the Rockets, Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Nene, and it's Green in for James Harden. And the Warriors also making a change. West is checked in. Here's Golden State. They're on a 16-6 run. Now Curry. He's got 23. There's a good screen. Bell against Anthony. Outside Curry. The tray. Bell. No good on that last second attempt there. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first half in the books. This is Ernie Johnson. This is Shaquille O'Neal. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 23 points, 5 assists, and 1 rebound. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Well, the offense is running on all cylinders. Guys are focused, executing, not playing outside of themselves. That's why their shooting percentage was so high. See it up there, Ernie, in the stratosphere? Anyway, they're mixing things up, which keeps the defense scrambling.
And we're just about ready for the start of...
And as we return to Houston, Texas, a terrific look at the skyline here. Warriors leading by 9. The two pillars of this team, Chris Paul and Harden, are the 1 and the 2. Anthony is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Tucker in at the 3 spot. They're the group for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. Paul against Curry. Screen by Capella. Harden kicks to Anthony. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 6 assists in the game.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Curry passes to Cousins. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Clint Capella.
And when you watch the Warriors, one thing that just jumps out is their passing. Everyone on this team, they allow the ball to dictate where it goes. Just unselfish to a fault.
The first one falls. And the Warriors last year averaging right around 30 assists a game as a team. Greg, just a huge number, and they led the league in that regard by a wide margin.
Yeah, the passing they do is what they purpose as well. And I really feel like they have the highest collective basketball IQ in the game. I mean, they get a lot of free points off backdoor cuts or leak outs, and that's all because of their ball movement and awareness as a group.
Screen by Capella. Here's Paul, and it's Houston with another.
The way CP3 knives through the defense and get these mid-range shots is remarkable. Just a genius player.
Curry kicks to Green, to the middle. It's deflected. Here's Cousins. It's rebounded by Houston. Tucker's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Houston moving it around. Out to the wing. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
CP3 has eyes in the back of his head.
It was beautiful the first time, but Under Armour showing us the replay of that tremendous alley-oop again. Another unleash chaos moment. Green with a screen for Thompson. Curry with it. He's got 23. Green, the screen, down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Anthony. And again, no good by Golden State.
Really, a lack of focus coming out of the break. So far, they are 0 for 3.
And Tucker kicks to Capella. Back to Tucker. Outside Durant. Pass to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. 26 points for Steph Curry.
That was their 4th attempt of this half. They finally got one to go down.
Paul dishes to Harden. Inside. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to this half offensively. 4 straight and counting.
Curry kicks to Durant. Shoots over Tucker. Shot's good by Durant. Durant's got 14 points for the game.
And deadly from pretty much anywhere on the court. Durant is a relentless scorer.
Green against Harden. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. And the 3 off target.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Thompson for the triple. Rockets with the rebound. Paul outside. Dishes to Harden. He feeds it to Tucker. Cousins against Anthony. Screen by Capella. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. So you could feel the clock ticking for Melo's time in New York. And this offseason, it finally ended, Greg.
Yeah, and for a team like this to add Melo to the mix, what a blessing. I mean, Melo still has a ton of offense to offer, and hard to add a player so skilled as Melo for practically nothing.
And the Rockets making a change here. Gordon's checked in. So Anthony nails both of them. Smitty, we've seen our share of dominant teams in the past decade. The big 3 in Boston, Miami, of course, with LeBron, KD joining the Warriors. You played against a lot of incredible teams during your terrific career. Which team was the most intimidating for you, or which team did you have the most respect for?
You know, I would say it was later in their career, but intimidation was a factor. When you play against the bad boys in Detroit, I mean, the fouling of those guys. But I think from a sheer talent, it was the Chicago Bulls. They were the first team, especially not my era, won 72 games. They would come in and just steamroll you with their offense, with their defense, and their execution. So those 2 teams were the 2 teams I would think was most intimidating.
Gordon kicks to Capella. Gordon a screen. Anthony in the corner. Capella with a screen on Green. Elbow shot. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut back down to 7 after the points coming from Anthony.
And the defense can only do so much when Anthony is locked in. There's nothing you can do to stop that guy.
Green with a screen on Paul. To the paint, off the pick, and it's Green slamming it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Paul can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 9. Here's Curry, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Right side, Gordon. Back to Tucker. Anthony in the corner. Fires for 3. Drills it from outside. Anthony's got 10 points here in the second half.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
The screen from Thompson. Cousins with a screen for Curry. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Anderson, he's checked in for Anthony. Here's Curry. 28 points for him. A 3-ball. The rebound by Anderson.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Tucker, the pass to Paul.
Jump ball. You two.
And here are the Warriors now. Warriors leading by 6. Curry kicks to Cousins. Pass to Durant. Now here's Cousins. He's got 16. Shoots over Capella, and Cousins gets it to go. Cousins has got 4 points this quarter.
And not a fun assignment trying to contain Cousins inside.
Here's Paul. Anderson, a screen on Curry. Paul dishes to Anderson. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Anderson's got himself on the board with 3 there. Curry kicks to Thompson. Passes it to Durant. Outside, Green. Screen by Cousins. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. The Rockets pull it in. Anderson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Paul left side. Capella sets a screen for Paul. And another 3 for Houston.
The craftiness of Chris Paul, a genius at reading the defense and breaking them apart with his passing as well as his shooting.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Hey, Steve, if you wanted examples of just how incredible the guards in the NBA are now, all you have to do is watch Chris Paul play and realize he wasn't even on an all-NBA team last season. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, it is. I mean, you look at the numbers he put up, and I think you have to say it's about all the rest of the guards in the league. They're unbelievable. Chris Paul had a fantastic year, and he was healthy. Crazy to think a player of his caliber didn't make an all-NBA team.
Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Houston. Gerald Green comes in for Eric Gordon. And then for Golden State, West is checked in for Cousins. Bell comes in for Green, and it's Iguodala in for Durant. Bell with a screen on Paul. Curry kicks to Bell. It's stolen by Capella. Paul passes to Johnson. Outside, Green. Screen by Capella. Paul for 3, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
The Warriors trailing. Curry with it. Chris Paul covering. Curry attacking. And Capella sends it back. Thompson against Green. Paul outside. Iguodala with the steal. All alone. And the jam with Iguodala.
And just a spectacular play from Iggy there. Seeing a path to the basket and just taking off towards the rim.
Paul dishes to Green. Feeds it to Johnson. Anderson with the screen for Johnson. To the inside. Capella. And it's sent back by West. And they'll keep possession. They shoot again, and it's Capella missing.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Curry with it. Chris Paul covering. Curry kicks it to West. The dish now to Iguodala. Back to West. Ball's knocked loose. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. And the Warriors lead by 1.
Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
Screen by Capella. Paul kicks to Capella. Back to Paul. Fires the three. And another three for Houston.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
And here is Curry. And he has 28 points for the game. From deep, Iguodala. No good that time. The Rockets go the other way with it. Over in the corner, Green. Anderson the screen. Green with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Anderson with the screen for Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Houston making some changes. Nene comes in for Clint Capella. And it's James Harden in for Chris Paul. And Golden State also making a change. Urebko's checked in. 1:30 left to play in the third. Anderson the screen. For the three. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist from Green. And it's now 26 points for James Harden. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outstanding work from Iggy. So skilled in finishing off the drive.
Green passes to Nene. On the wing, Harden. And Houston again with the bucket.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Curry dishes to Urebko. There's 45 seconds left in the third. And Bell kicks to Curry. Hits the front of the rim and out. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Johnson, the pass to Anderson. That one goes in. And it's a 7-point Rocket lead. Golden State's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Curry kicks to Urebko. Picked by West. On its way from Curry for 2. The rebound by Johnson. Outside, Green. Lets the three fly. The shot, no good. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Rockets ahead, up 7. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Move it to the next guy. Drive and kick.
3 quarters in the books, folks. Glad to have you with us. Welcome back as we get going. So it's the Rockets now. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Bell is out there with West. And there's Urebko. Then it's Curry. And it's Iguodala in at the small forward position. Warriors trail by 7. Here's Urebko. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
Man, both teams scoring at a higher rate here down the stretch.
You know what? It's all about the offense. Decisive and prolific. Fun duel to watch.
One shot.
That's good from Urebko. Houston leading by 4. Anthony kicks to Nene. And slam dunk by Nene.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
If you aren't going to at least step in front of him, you can't be surprised when he throws it down like that.
Iguodala, no good.
He's going to have to wait to hit his first triple of this half. He had 3 at the break.
Thompson, he's checked in for West. now. Green. Nene outside. There's the pick. Green, the screen. Outside Anthony. 6 to shoot. From the line. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And it's an 8-point Rocket lead.
Scoring at an efficient clip tonight. Melo in that zone.
Curry, a screen on Anderson. Iguodala dishes to Curry. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And we know how great Curry is at shooting the ball, but he is also an incredible playmaker. Very, very aware of how to draw the defense to him and get an easy layup for a teammate. He's underrated as a passer, mostly because his scoring is so incredible.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
That's good from Stephen Curry. Steve, when you think about Curry and his playmaking, the assists are easy to count, but the gravity he has on the floor all over the floor creates shots for others by itself.
And if you're on Curry's teams, you have so much attention drawn off of you. When he has the ball, Kevin, defenders have to be aware of Curry at all times. Opens up so much space for the other shooters.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, and Steph Curry, you know, maybe not putting up the numbers he did from that impressive MVP campaign, but he is still one of the most feared players in the league on offense. And when he wants to, he can take over a game, and there's just nothing you can do about it.
In the corner, Iguodala with it. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And here's Anthony for 3. The Warriors pull it in. And with Curry and his ability to put a team away in 1 quarter, Greg, it's absolutely incredible.
I mean, Curry just has that ability to end the game's competitiveness in a short span. What is amazing is he does so much and will often sit out the 4th quarter because of the lead he's helped to build.
Nene with the screen on Curry. On the wing, Green. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Green's got the lead up to 8 now for the Rockets.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Coming out of the break, they've relied on their perimeter offense to generate points. Right now, it's working.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. And it won't be easy for the Warriors to keep everyone on their team for the foreseeable future. But as long, Steve, as their core stays together, they'll be a title threat, no doubt. Are we looking at a dynasty here, Smitty?
You know, Kevin, they have a chance. Their core players on this team, they work so well together. They will always be in contention. They will be able to sign vets for cheap for a long time. It could be a while before someone takes them down.
And they are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
Harden kicks it to Tucker. Nene, the screen. Tucker with the ball. Anthony left side. Fires from 18. And it's Anthony again missing. Warriors trail by 7. Outside Curry. On the wing, Green. They set the screen. He kicks to Cousins. Open shot, Thompson. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Gordon. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter.
You know, so much of Draymond's rim protection comes from positioning. But this time, he just flat out went got it.
Rockets leading by 7. And Tucker kicks to Gordon. Harden with a screen on Curry. Nene, the screen. Here's Tucker. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Coming down the stretch here, holding the lead. You like him to be more efficient offensively.
Kicks to Curry. Now the pass to Thompson. Golden State moving it around. That one goes in. Cousins has got 21.
And Cousins makes scoring look effortless. A super talented center who quickly can fill it up.
Gordon a screen. Harden kicks to Gordon. And there's the 3-second violation. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. Warriors trail by 5. Now here's Cousins. There's the feed to Thompson. Green with a screen on Gordon. Curry on the wing. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Tucker. He dishes it to Capella. Gordon a screen. Here's Harden. Up and in on the layup. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Screen by Cousins. Harden against Curry. Cousins with a screen for Curry. Shot clock at 6. And Green gets it to go.
There it is. Just lined it up and knocked it down. His first 3 of the half, 2nd of the game.
Capella with a screen on Curry. And the Rockets making a change here. Hall's checked in.
Second team foul.
Anthony with the screen on Thompson. And it's Gordon missing. Warriors trail by 4. Thompson outside. Stolen by Gordon. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, well, I mean, once he gets the ball, it's just off to the races.
And you have to like the punctuation at the end of it. Great individual play.
Here's Cousins. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Clint Capella.
And Cousins lives at the line. Just applies tremendous pressure on the defense.
Demarcus Cousins. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Rockets leading by 4. Paul kicks to Anthony. Here's Tucker. Dishes to Gordon. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Lets it go. And it's Durant with the rebound. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Got that one up quick. That's 10 points for Klay Thompson.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
You see why his number's being called dangerous score down the stretch.
Paul passes to Carmelo. Screen by Capella. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end. Curry
kicks to Cousins. He feeds it to Durant. Back to Cousins. Shoots over Capella. That's short off the rim.
The defender took away the airspace, crowded him. That changed the shot.
Anthony against Thompson.
Shooting for Houston, Carmelo Anthony. Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Warriors have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. And they take the lead. 33 points for Steph Curry.
Had that one in his sights, too. His 5th triple of the game, second this half.
Curry against Paul. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Green against Anthony. Green dishes to Curry. Here's Cousins. Screen by Cousins. Clock at 4. Here's Green. Rebound by Anthony. Anthony's got his 5th rebound in this one. And they double up Gordon.
Jump on, jump on. Pull it, pull it, pull it. You 2 players.
And so here is Houston. Anthony, the pass to Paul. Screen by Capella. Paul kicks to Capella. Curry with the steal. Pass to Green. Feeds it to Cousins. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Capella, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Houston making some changes. Nene, he's checked in for Capella, and it's James Harden in for Eric Gordon.
Two shots.
And that one falls for Demarcus Cousins. And so Demarcus Cousins nails both of them. Rockets have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Nene, the screen. Harden kicks to Paul. Tucker with the ball, guarded now by Durant. Anthony against Green. Shoots off the screen. Offensive rebound, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
At the line for your Rockets, Nene. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
You know, last season, Steve Kerr once again having to miss time due to complications from his back surgery. Missed the majority of the team's postseason, but he got through the regular season fine, but it's something that has troubled him off and on.
Yeah, and Cousins never shy when his team needs a game-changing basket.
With it, now Green defending. Tucker dishes to Harden. The Rockets again can't hit. And having worked with Steve Kerr here at 2K in other capacities, usually we get to rib him a lot and make jokes whenever we see him coaching. But you know, Steve, I speak for everyone in the 2K family when we wish Steve all the best and hope he can overcome these health issues.
I totally echo that, Kevin. Steve Kerr is just an NBA lifer. But more than that, he's a fantastic coach and even a better person. We hope to see him on the sidelines for years to come.
Cousins, the pass to Curry. Over Paul. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Now it's a three-point Warrior lead.
That's a momentum bucket from Stephen Curry. Big-time shot from a big-time player.
Nene, the screen. They set the screen. Back to Harden. Passes it to Nene. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 8th assist in the game. Golden State's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That can happen when the energy gets turned up, the stakes gets raised. Bad miscue.
Ryan Anderson, who's checked in for Nene. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, a chance to take the lead. This is huge.
Anderson the screen. Ball kicks to Harden. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
Curry, good.
Stephen Curry is the kind of guy always looking for his shot. If you give him room, he's going to take it.
Rockets trail by 3. Anderson the screen. Paul with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Durant against Anthony. And he connects on the jumper. The screen's at the trip. Anthony's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Big shot. As soon as he got an opening, boy, did he let it fly.
He doesn't need a second invitation. If the D's going to give him that much room, he'll jump at the chance to take the hero shot.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
Draymond needs to work on his stroke from the stripe. Still looking to become consistent from the line.
And the Rockets making a change here. Onuaku's checked in. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
He thrives in these big moments. He's always ready to help put the game away.
They set the pick. Paul kicks to Harden. Buries the triple. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Timeout called the Warriors. The score knotted at 128. 43 seconds left in the 4th quarter. A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Steph Curry.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Nene, he's checked in for Houston. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're behind by 3. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. And so Nene nails both of them. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Screen by Cousins. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Misses the 3.
The defense fortunate there. He's a guy you hate to leave wide open.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're trailing by 1. 23 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
You know what? Enough time that they can run whatever play they're most comfortable with.
Patience is the key. Let's see what they come up with here.
Anthony with it. Picked up by Thompson. To take the lead. Yes!
What more can you ask for?
Phenomenal here in the clutch. This is what fans tune in to see.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 1. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
You know what? Enough time that they can run whatever play they're most comfortable with.
Patience is the key. Let's see what they come up with here.
Green, the screen. The 3. Bullseye!
With the game on the line, who better to turn to than Thompson for a big shot? A clutch performer who lives for the big moment.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment.